Hello, what is up guys? Evil Duos Arm here, bringing you my favorite trading method. Now, many of you have seen the discard method where you just buy players at 300 and open bid and then just discard them right after for 8, 12 coins tops profit. Not many people actually go on and resell these players that they purchase, which is exactly what this method is. So as you can see here, I'm thumbing through the various players. I bought them all for 300, all of these players for 300 on open bids, random formations, just all in the Barclays Premier League, if you notice. And there's a reason to this. Now, Barclays Premier League is probably the most popular league on FIFA. Most people build their teams in it, and lots of people want to fill their bench with Barclays players, or they're just making a discard value team, as you can see in my other video, which I'll hopefully link to in the description, about making discard value teams. Now, when you buy these players, you normally, like I said, you're just going to discard them according to every other video, but this is where you do something different. First off, to find these players, you're going to go into the search thing, search level gold, and league is Barclays Premier League, and just put the maximum bid at 300. Not really too hard. I'm sure you've probably seen this before, but I'm just covering it just in case you haven't. But anyway, when the results come up and you look at them, you're just going to thumb through them and you're going to look for any players that are going for no more than 300. Basically place 300 bids on every single player except the 75 overall ones. Or if they're like a 76 and don't have any good stats or anything, you're basically looking for something that you wouldn't mind putting in your team. Now, I mean, you're not looking for Ronaldos and Falcaos and Rooney's over here. You're just looking for players that look decent to someone starting out or to someone who just wants to put together a team for fun. But anyway, after you're done picking up a whole crap load of these players, you're just going to go on and, as you can see here, I'm looking at the ones I already purchased before making this video, and you're going to list them up for 400 buy now. Now, the reason this works is because that's what a majority, and when I say majority, I mean there's like maybe 6 or 7 pages of 350 buy nows for all Barclays Premier League players. So basically, once those get bought up, or if they're not in the formation that the player wants of the game, they basically will just come up to the 400 buy now, and boom, there's yours sitting there, nice and ready for them to purchase. That's basically how you make the money on this one, is when you resell them for the 400. Now, some players will go for a little bit more, as you'll see here, like based on their pace and such. So those players, you end up listing them for a little bit more. Also, you have to make sure that you put your minimum starting price at 350. Otherwise, someone will come along and do the same method back to you. You certainly don't want to buy it for 300 and then have someone else bid up 300 and sell it. Now, sometimes, I'll admit, you will get the 350, someone will pop the 350 bid on it and take it, but you never lose money with this method, and you're always making more than if you would quick sell them. So it's a win-win. Plus, if you take the 400, it's a very good profit. I'll go through that whole system at the end of the video. But anyway, I'm going to skip forward to the actual after an hour of selling, and as you can see, a majority of them did sell for the 400. In fact, all of the ones that were bought ended up getting bought for the 400 in this case. So it was an excellent return on the investment that we had. So now you're probably saying, okay, so I can make a few coins here and there, but how can I honestly make 10,000 a day or 100,000 a week? That's just it's impossible. This is such cheap trading, just not anything high value in it. Well, it builds up over time, honestly. I had about 55 cards in my watch list, as you saw at the start of the video, and I picked all of those up in about 5-10 minutes. It really didn't take much effort at all. And every single card that you sell is 80 coins profit. So now your trade pile holds 40, and if you can pick up 50 in 10 minutes and you sell them in an hour, let's say, because some of them do sell pretty quickly, you can just list more up at the same time. If you sell them at 50 in an hour, it's about an hour and 10 minutes in, and with 80 coins profit, 50 times 80, let's round to 100, that's 5,000 profit in about an hour. So do that 2 hours a day and you've just made 10 grand really quickly. Now that's how I can claim the 10,000 a day. If you play more than 2 hours a day, then you can end up making quite a bit more. But really, this is low maintenance. You just log on for 10 minutes and buy a whole bunch of cards, put them up for trade, go play the game, come back and check your trade pile, relist it, go play the game, and you just keep rinsing and repeating until you make a large amount of money, which is why it's my favorite trade method. You don't need to put much effort forth, you just make money. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. I hope you can take something out of this. I hope it helped you. I hope it makes you a better trader. Hopefully it makes you better at something. So anyway, thank you for watching, and this has been Evil Duos Arm signing out.